With crypto, we're getting serious. No, not delirious. And when we put our minds together, it will carry us out to the top. We got to rock with BTC, Ethereum, and you don't stop to learn this lesson and let us all win. Have a seat and let this class begin. All right, welcome to CoinMarketCap. This is another episode of Precision Trading. What happened in the last couple of weeks? There were some good buying opportunities. Did you take advantage of that? If you did, congratulations. If not, let's talk about it. But before we talk about it, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. And if you've subscribed, then do me another favor and hit that like button. And let's get involved. Let's get into it. My favorite spot. You know the spot I like. CoinMarketCap. With all the info, all the 411. All right, looking quickly at the Bitcoin chart, I got some spots lined up already. I want to go back a little, 2 weeks back to be precise, and see if you guys saw that opportunity to get in. I put this Fibonacci chart up here where you can see prices came down with this buy setup with these 3 bars down to this 50% retracement line, almost hitting the 62 retracement line. That's a good setup. But things got a little bit cloudy, a little bit muddy when prices bounced up and started going up and down, creating some kind of support right on our retracement level. That's when I started thinking, I hope people saw this. Now, when I say it got a little cloudy, a little muddy, you can see after this buy setup, there wasn't a clear setup. So what I did was I went in, or I zoomed in. Let's take a look at the 4-hour chart and see what it looked like. As you can see back here on September 22nd, you can see prices did a buy setup. And then we see prices bouncing up and down, creating some kind of support with these bottoming tails. You know that lesson we talked about last time, bottoming tails, the slowing of momentum. That's what gave me the clue, like, hey, something's going on here. And then you can see right before the prices blasted off, you could see a buy setup on the 4-hour chart. Did you see this? Look at this. Prices came down, did a small bottoming tail. Prices, momentum slowed right on support. And then we can see this wide range bar right here. Whew. Delicious, gang. Did you see that? It's okay. If you didn't see that, remember, put that in your memory banks. This is so crucial. This is a great buying opportunity. Now notice what we did here. We started off with the day chart. We saw there's a possible opportunity. Prices are bouncing off of this line of support. So we zoomed on in with the 4-hour chart. So a buy setup. How about if you missed that? I would zoom on in once again. Taking a look at the 1-hour chart, we could see the decision was clear to go long. We have a buy setup with some bottoming tails. The momentum is slowing, hitting that line of support, and also hitting that retracement line. Let's quickly take a look at the Ethereum chart. I got things set up here. This time I put in the moving averages. We can see prices basically did the same thing as Bitcoin. Prices dropped down, did a buy setup, almost hitting that 62 retracement line, almost hitting the 200 moving average. Prices jumped up, creating this line of support. So basically did the same thing. And as we zoom on in, 4-hour chart, we could see there was a setup. Well, actually, it was a little bit muddy here. Taking a look at the Ethereum, I would have zoomed on in. If things got a little muddy, I would zoom on into the 1-hour chart, see if things got clear. And yes, it did. We'll see that prices did a buy setup here with bottoming tails, narrow range bars, slowing the momentum right here on the line of support. Just great opportunities. Okay, now let's take a quick look at Ethereum on the day chart. We can see that prices have moved up the last couple of weeks here, hitting a line of resistance right here at that 3,692 resistance line. Also hitting, or almost hitting, that 78 retracement line. We have a slowing of momentum. Don't be surprised to see prices possibly pause here, take a break, or even pull back to the moving average. We have a rising moving average at the moment. What do I expect? I do expect more up movement from Ethereum. Now let's take a quick look at Bitcoin on the day chart. Now Bitcoin on the day chart has also moved up and hit that 78 retracement line, or just about. We have 4 green bars going up and some narrow range bars. What does that mean? We already know. It's a slowing of momentum. If I'm a short-term trader, I could put a stop loss just underneath that slowing or underneath those narrow range bars. Or you could wait for a pullback. Don't be surprised if prices pull back to that moving average. I still feel things are looking bullish for the crypto markets. Let's look at the weekly chart. We can see right here that prices have blasted through this resistance. What is that here? That's 52.7K mark. Looking really bullish after jumping off of that moving average. We have a rising moving average, which is typically a very bullish indication. What do we have next? We have still some lines of resistance. It's got to break through that 78 retracement line. And what's next? That 79.5K line. And last but not least, that 64.5K. Typically, the crypto markets are bullish in October, November, December, typically. So I have a bullish sentiment. We have also the crypto markets ignoring bearish news. Bitcoin ignored the China FUD. We have the Fed trying to put a clamp down on certain aspects of cryptocurrencies. It's like the markets are ignoring that, and they keep moving up. That's a very bullish sign. But like I said, don't be surprised if we see a pullback in the markets. But long term, woo, fire. Okay, now let's cultivate more tools to help us get more precise in regards to entering the market. One of the tools that I love to use is the wide range bar. Let's start off, for an example, with Bitcoin. On the 4-hour chart, we see some clear indications of wide range bars. Right over here on September 20th, we have a wide range bar in comparison to its previous narrow range bars, igniting a move to the downward side or the downward momentum. And here we have on September 24th a wide range bar with a bit of a narrow range body around it, signaling an end to the downward movement. And then prices consolidated. And right here on that September 30th, as I talked about previously, that wide range bar igniting a move upward. So this is a great example of a wide range bar. And look at this. On that September 30th, those prior bars were smaller in size in comparison to that ignition upward. Even on Ethereum, we still have the same kind of setup. We're using the 4-hour bar here, or the 4-hour chart. And once again, right over here, September 20th, we have that wide range bar igniting move downwards. And then on September 24th, a wide range bar ending the downward movement, consolidation on that support line, and then an ignition to the upward movement, breaking through this moving average or these moving averages right here. You can use this on all time frames. 1 hour, 4 hour, the day chart, 15-minute chart. Notice how we use this in tandem with a slowing in momentum, with the narrow range bars, and then an ignition moving in the direction that we want it to move in this example, Ethereum moving upward. So this is a great example of how to get into a trade. Well, I'm that guy, Jay Sharp, and once again, I pass the challenge on to you to get as many people to understand this great world of crypto and its huge potential, especially in the coming months. Could be massive. So let's share this with a friend, family members, get them to subscribe. And if you have any other questions about crypto, just ask Alex. The link is listed down below. So love, peace, and here grease. Deuces.